Ah, how marvelous it will be when this entire globe is filled only with pure worshipers of Jehovah.
That's from Caleb and Sophia.
Hello?
Kingdom Hall?
Yes, it is.
All right, I was needing to speak to a Jehovah's Witness. That was some catchy music you had there on your call waiting. Yeah, I was calling to ask you about your Watchtower magazine.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, well, I was kind of interested in coming to a meeting, and then I was looking on your website, jw.org, and I found a Watchtower article, and it kind of it's kind of odd, and I was just going to ask you about, like, is this the kind of thing y'all normally print? The article is entitled "Rice Christians or No Christians," and it has a picture of what looks like an Asian person being handed a bowl of rice by what looks like a Caucasian man in a business suit. And they go on to describe what rice Christians are and how some churches feed, I'm guessing what's poor Asian people to trick them into Christendom. I don't know. Are you familiar with this?
Do you recall what magazine it was taken from?
Yeah, this is the November 1st issue.
Okay. So is it this year or next year? Or last year?
Well, hold on. Let me look at it again real quick because
I don't. In other words, I don't have it in front of me, and I'm trying to recall exactly what it is. I'm not familiar exactly with what you're saying.
Well, I guess my bigger question here is does this sound like something you would print? Like, I mean, on the normal basis of talking about preaching in different places of the world and like poor people, is this normally the kind of thing you would print?
Well, I don't think the article, like I said, it's not. I don't have it in front of me. I can't defend it exactly with what you're talking about, but it doesn't take advantage of. I'm sure it doesn't take advantage of anyone. It may be showing the preaching work being done in a certain area, but I would have to pull the article and really see that. If you had the exact, issue and what it was, I'd be glad to look it up, and then I could call you back and we could discuss it a little more intelligently.
Well, the one article wasn't really the issue. I mean, I can send you that information, but the real question here is, in looking into it and researching, the Jehovah's Witness organization has a 501c3 charitable organization status. Is that correct?
Well, I don't know. Where are you getting the information from? Yeah, it is a nonprofit organization. That's what you're talking about?
Right. So, I mean, they get tax exempt status on all this real estate and on all this printed material and whatnot, but it doesn't show anywhere that they actually do charitable works like feed poor people or try to help really people. So It's kind of like have a false claim on this 501c3. Well, I was just wondering why would you print something like an article about rice Christians? It says rice Christians are no Christians. I mean, why would you be printing an article like that to begin with is my real question. And is this like a thing that do?
Well, that's like I said, I would love to be able to discuss it with you and pull the article. I'm not really sure whether it's something that we printed, because the apostates print a lot of literature and things, and they put it under the guise of Jehovah's Witnesses, but we have never printed anything to put anyone down. And so we had never done that. And so, but like I said, I really cannot discuss it with you without knowing exactly what article it is. And I'd be glad to, if you want to come by the hall or something like that, I'd be glad to talk with you.
I'll pull this up. I'll tell you the exact date on here. And you can look at this, and maybe we can talk about it some other time, a little more in depth.
Oh, that would be super. That would be super.
Okay.
And
well,
can I? Do you mind giving me your number, or you want to call me back call the hall
Yeah.
back at another time, or whichever you prefer?
Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can leave me your number, or I could call this number again at a time that's convenient for you.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, that'd be great, sir. What's your name?
My name is Kevin Bunker.
Okay, Kevin. My name is Lloyd. And
Lloyd.
so I tell you what, just call this, find the article, and you know what exact the issue it is, and then just call this number back, and we'll be glad to talk with you further about it anytime.
Well,
Okay.
no, I have it here in front of me right now. You can write it down, and you can have time to read it, and then the next time we talk, we can cover it. Okay. It's the November.
Okay. All right. Let me just get a pen and I'll write down the
All right.
article. Okay. Hold on. Okay, that was Kevin, right?
Yeah, Kevin.
Okay. All right, Kevin. What's the issue? What's the article?
It's November 1, 1960.
19 what?
60.
Six. Oh, that is way. That's pretty old.
Yeah. Well, still, I mean, the issue remains of the question, but I'll give you time.
Yeah,
to, like,
that's right.
I'll give you
No,
time to
I
look
would.
at this and see
I would
what
be
it's
glad to
saying.
go and look this up, and that I do have this in the archives, and I'll gladly look it up and see exactly what it is. And when you call back, if you want to ask for me, or anyone will be able to certainly have a nice conversation with you about it. Okay,
All right. Can I call you next week at about this time?
that'd be fine.
Next Sunday at this time will be good for you.
Yeah, that'd be fine.
All right. Thank you, Lloyd.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Have a good day now.
Hey, you too, buddy.
Bye.
Later.